Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I thought I would do a little bit of a Black Friday haul showing you some of the pieces that I picked up in Black Friday and the week before. I have quite a few items. I had some pieces on my wish list for a long time, almost a year in some cases, so I did manage to get them at a discount, which was really great. And then I have a few items that I've been sent from brands recently that I thought I would include in this video just to show you what they are in case you're interested. And then finally at the end I do have a Christmas giveaway for you, so if you would like a chance to enter to win a Fauvette bag, then stay tuned towards the end of the video. I'll explain how you can enter that, the rules of that, how long it will be open, all that good stuff. Let's get straight on into it. So the first item that I picked up is actually the jumper I'm wearing. I have basically not taken this off since it arrived a few days ago. This is one of the pieces that was on my wish list for the longest, probably about a year now, and this is from a small Australian brand called Lovaan. I've been really in love with their designs for a couple of years. They do some really beautiful dresses. If you have like a wedding to go to or a special occasion you want a really pretty dress for, I would definitely check them out. But they also do a few other bits, top skirts and some knitwear, and ever since I saw this jumper about a year ago, there was something about it that I just really loved. I don't really know why, it just really spoke to me. I think I'm loving this colour at the moment. I actually have quite a few items to show you in similar shades of blue. This is a little bit more of like a minty greeny blue. I would describe it as like a toothpaste kind of minty green, minty blue. But it's really pretty. I really love the colour, and then it's just got this floral motif on the front of it. This comes in a few different colours actually. It comes in a really lovely lavender, lilac purple, which I was very tempted by as well. I was trying to decide between the two. Glad I went with this one in the end, but that one is also really pretty. And then it also comes in a grey and a red. For some reason the red one is half the price of the others, even though it's the same composition. I can't quite figure out why that is, but if you like red, it is half the price of the other colours. It's 100% merino wool, and I really like it. I will say the fit, in hindsight, I probably would have gone up a size had I known how this fit before ordering it. It's definitely a smaller jumper than I'm used to. It's a size medium, but it's like quite a cropped, not fitted, but not oversized medium. So if you would like a really like slouchy, bigger size, like a really oversized jumper, I would definitely size up. I would, if I'm going to get this in another colour, which I might do in the future, I would probably get a large next time, but no complaints other than that. I've been wearing it loads, as I said. Let me show you something that I actually bought before Black Friday, because Sésane don't do Black Friday sales. Obviously, I did, if you saw my wishlist video, I did really want this scarf from Sésane. This is the PO scarf in this really pretty blue floral print, and I did decide to buy this when I did that video and I mentioned wanting to try the PO scarf. A lot of you said that you absolutely love it and you would highly recommend it, that you collect them, that you have a few different ones, and you thought I would really like it too. So that was enough to convince me that I needed to try it, and I do love it. I've worn this a few times as well already, and it goes really well with all of my outerwear. My pink coat, my brown coat I think looks really great with this. My like camely brown jackets and coats as well look really good with, again, this similar shade of blue that I'm really enjoying at the moment. And I love the floral details on it. I love that it's quite a big scarf, so you can do quite a lot with this. You can wear it like as a shawl over your shoulders. You could even probably wear this as a sarong if you took it on holiday, because it is quite big, so you could probably tie it around your waist if you wanted to. But yeah, you can also just wear it as a scarf. So would highly recommend if you're looking. I think it would make a great gift as well if you want to get something for someone who loves Sésane but you don't want to spend, you know, a lot of money. These are fairly reasonably priced. I can't remember how much they are now. If they're about £70 or £80, something like that, definitely under 100. So they make a really nice luxury but not bank-breaking gift, and they come in a few different patterns, although I will say they really do sell out quite quickly. I think this one's still in stock, but a lot of the colours sell out really rapidly. They're obviously really popular. The other thing I bought from Sésane recently, which I shared on my Instagram, I thought I would just include it in this video, is actually from their homeware range. I wanted just a little tray to put my perfumes on, because my dressing table or my chest of drawers, it has a marble top, and sometimes if you spill liquids like perfumes and body creams and stuff on the top, it can stain the marble because it's porous. So I wanted a tray to have as like a catch-all, just to put anything that is like liquid and that might leak or spill so it doesn't go onto the marble. So I decided to pick up something from Sésane. They're definitely a little bit overpriced, but I really liked the colour of this tray and the size of it. It's quite a nice catch-all size. So, and it comes in some really pretty packaging. Again, would make a lovely gift. It was a really nice unboxing experience with the Sésane ribbon and the beautiful box. And I do actually have my perfumes on it already, so this is what the tray looks like. In all its glory, it's exactly what I needed it for. I love the burgundy colour. I actually have a vase from Sésane in this same colour downstairs, and it kind of matches the burgundy of the perfume, the Sésane perfume that I have as well. So yeah, pleased with that, and that's now on my little chest of drawers. Wasn't really, well, it was kind of needed actually. As I said, I didn't want to ruin the marble on our chest of drawers, so yes, definitely didn't need to spend this much on a tray, but I'm very happy with it. I think I'll show you the rest of the knitwear now. I bought this cardigan from Doen. This was actually not, obviously Doen did do a sale, and I didn't find anything in the Doen sale. It wasn't great. It was a lot of summer stock rather than autumn winter stuff, but I did see on Farfetch that they had a couple of pieces from Doen, I think 30 or 40% off. I think it was 44% off actually, now I remember, because I wrote this in my newsletter. It was like 30% off, but then you got an extra 20% off at checkout, which makes it 44% in total. So I thought that was a pretty good deal for a Doen piece, and this was actually something that had been on my radar, kind of on my wish list here and there for a little while. It's the Petra cardigan in a lovely, I think this colour is called, oh my gosh, what's it called? It's called like ballet slippers, or it's not called ballet slippers, but it's called something really pretty like that. It's a lovely pretty blue, like almost like pastel blue, a little bit darker than my jumper, but a similar kind of family. And it is just like a cardigan. It's a mohair, or is it alpaca? I think it's alpaca wool polyamide blend, kind of similar to Sésane knitwear. It isn't quite, well, it feels kind of similar to Sésane knitwear. It's a little bit thinner, and I don't find it as itchy. For some reason, the Doen kind of composition is not itchy at all, whereas the Sésane, like the Gaspard or something in a similar composition, I do find itchy. It's definitely finer and softer, a little bit thinner, so not as warm as the Sésane knits, but yeah. Definitely wouldn't... Do you know, I was just going to say I definitely wouldn't buy this cardigan full price, but I just realised I did buy another one full price because I love it so much. But I did get this one 44% off, which I do think is a fairer price, because I do think these Doen knits are a little bit overpriced for what they are. I really like the fit of it, and I actually really like the buttons as well. They're pretty shell buttons, and I do think the quality is nice and the colour selection is lovely, but I do think they are a little bit overpriced. Having said that, because I love the blue one so much, I did kind of impulse purchase the green one full price from Doen directly, so I'm eating my words. I definitely would buy it full price because I did, and I love the green one. I might even love the green one more. I just love these two colours at the moment. I don't know, they're not really winter colours. Maybe this one kind of is, but they feel a little bit more spring to me, but great for all year round. And yeah, I like the green one even more. I think I've worn the green one a little bit more actually than the blue one. They are both in a size large. I tend to size up in Doen knitwear. I was debating between the large and the extra large actually, but I'm glad I went with the large because it's just the right amount of oversized. So yeah, maybe size up if you're in between sizes. I was very lucky to be sent something from this beautiful French leather brand recently. I don't know if you've heard of them. The name, I saved the bag so I could show you. The name is the Tanneur, and they're quite an old like French leather house, and they offered to send me something, and instead of picking out a bag, because I do have a lot of leather bags already obviously, I actually decided to pick out a jewellery box, just because I thought it would be a really nice addition to my chest of drawers. I've upgraded it slightly with the burgundy tray, and I was kind of, my jewellery collection was kind of overflowing from my current jewellery box. I have a couple of jewellery boxes, but this one kind of fits a lot of my jewellery in, and then I have a travel one as well. So it came in a lovely box. This is empty because I've already unboxed it, but I was just going to show you. It came in a lovely box. It didn't ask me to show you this, by the way. I just thought you might like to see. And this is the jewellery box. It's a really beautiful, it is like quite an investment. It's quite expensive because it's leather and it's hefty, but if you're looking for a luxurious Christmas gift this season, you want to ask for this yourself or you want to treat someone, it is obviously something that they will have forever. Mine's in this beautiful, like, it's almost burgundy, it's a dark red, but it comes in a few different leather colours. And then it has two different tiers. So the first tier, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, you're going to be able to see yourselves, the camera. This tier here, and then it has some trays underneath. It also actually has this behind the mirror, it has the necklace section, which I thought was quite clever. So you don't actually see that, that's tucked away behind a mirror. And then it also comes with a travel jewellery box as well. So it comes inside the main compartment is this, which is its own little, I'm going to drop this everywhere, its own little travel jewelry box, which I thought was quite sweet, so you can take that with you if you just want to take a few pieces. And it also comes with some locks. I haven't put them on, but if you want to keep it extra safe, it does come with a lock and key set. It's got 2 locks, one for the main jewelry box and one for the travel jewelry box. So I thought that was really beautiful, and I thought it was worth showing you because it is like an heirloom piece. It's a lifelong piece, and again, it's gifting season, and I thought some of you might be interested to see this. I'm actually gonna I'll do a little bit of a more in-depth review maybe of the jewelry box in a video I have coming up, which is going to be like a 2025 jewelry favourites. I thought I would talk to you about what all of the jewelry I've been loving wearing this year. So in that video, I will show you the jewelry box more in depth, and that should be coming in the next week or so. Couple more things I have been sent very kindly from some brands recently. The first one is this beautiful skirt. This is from Monsoon, and they offered to send me a piece from their latest collection, and as soon as they emailed, I knew I was going to pick this skirt because I've seen this skirt on a few people on Instagram over the last couple of months, and I really love the colours in it. It's kind of, you know, similar to like a plaid or a check, but it's a little bit more toned down and simple, and I think it looks really good with this shade of blue. Also with the am I going to be able to find it, the Doen, both of the Doen cardigans actually in the blue and the green, I think work quite well with these tones in the skirt. It's kind of like a cream with brown, it's almost like a purpley brown lines running through it. It is lined, it is polyester, which obviously is not ideal, but I will say with skirts like this, it doesn't really touch your body anywhere other than obviously the waistband. It flows completely out, so I'm slightly less picky with material composition when it comes to skirts like this because polyester does drape quite nicely, and obviously it's not touching your body, so you're not really getting sweaty or anything like that. The second brand that reached out to me recently and asked if I would like to pick something from their collection is Nobody's Child, and you guys know I love Nobody's Child as it is. I rave about them in a lot of my content, so I was really chuffed too when they reached out and offered to send me something. And I thought, I was going through their website and I was like, well, I've already tried quite a lot of their pieces. They have some really beautiful knitwear. There was actually a brown cardigan I was tempted by, but I already have obviously quite a lot of knitwear. And they have really, really nice trench coats, but again, I already have a trench coat. I don't need another one. So I was like, why don't I pick something that's a little bit more out of my comfort zone, something that I wouldn't necessarily pick with my own money, but might actually be quite fun to style. So I went with this leopard print. It's kind of like a trench coat. It's a little bit shorter. It's almost like a car coat. It comes down to about knee length, I think. It's a similar length to my pink rouge coat, if you're familiar with that, which I actually wear a lot, so I know I quite like this length of coat. And I thought it'd be just really fun to have a leopard print piece to style. I'm imagining this with just a pair of dark wash blue jeans, black kitten heel pointed toe boots, and a white jumper, a white top, and kind of let the coat do all of the talking. Maybe a burgundy bag as well would look nice with this. But yeah, it's definitely a little bit different for me, but I thought, why not, when, you know, I don't really need a plain trench coat as beautiful as the Nobody's Child ones are. So yeah, I went with this one, and I'm quite excited to see how I'm going to style this. It is on the thinner side. Obviously it's a trench coat, it's cotton, so I might have missed the boat on being able to wear this because it is already quite cold, but if not, I will save it for the spring and I'll be able to style it then. Finally, I have 2 dresses that I bought myself to show you. The first is from Christy Dawn. I had to pick up something from the Christy Dawn sale. They did a really good sale this year. They had lots of offers on different days, and a lot of the stuff that I already own was on sale, so obviously I didn't buy that. But yeah, there was some really good stuff. I mean, their brand tends to lean a little bit more summery, just naturally, but they do some nice winter collections, and this was from a winter collection a couple of years ago, and this is ended up going on sale for 50% off, and then I got an extra $100 off because I had some credit to use, which is just the credit you build up for being a customer. It's nothing to do with being a creator. It's just when you place orders, you build credit, and then you can use it to get $100 off your next purchase. So I picked up this mini dress. I can't remember what this is called. I think it might be the Karina dress. Yeah, the Karina dress. I got this in a size large. I'm usually a medium in Christy Dawn, but because it was a mini dress, I wanted a little bit extra length, so I went with the large. It is a little bit loose in the shoulders, annoyingly. It doesn't really matter, I can still wear it, but maybe I should have gone for the medium. Christy Dawn do tend to run quite true to size. If anything, they're a little bit generous, so you can usually stick true to size. But I really liked it. I thought it was pretty. It came to about £70, which for a Christy Dawn dress, even a mini dress, is really good. And I love that it's long sleeve, so it definitely has more of a wintry feel. Definitely planning on wearing this with tights and boots. And yeah, it almost feels a little bit festive. Like you could definitely wear this on Christmas Day. It's got a velvet ribbon in the middle here, so it does have kind of like a party festive vibe to it, but in quite a subtle way, which I liked. And the very last piece that I have to show you before I talk about the giveaway is this denim dress. This was from Madewell, and Madewell had an amazing sale, probably one of the best sales that I saw. Everything pretty much was 40% off. And honestly, I said in my wishlist video I needed a pair of flat boots, and I was gonna get a pair in the sale and I kind of forgot. So that's a little bit annoying, so still haven't got those. But I did get this denim dress from Madewell, which was a little bit of an impulse purchase, but I actually saw this on a creator. I think her name's Chloe. You'll probably know her. At least by face. She does some really great content. She talks a lot about Madewell and those kind of brands. And I saw her try this on in a reel that she did just before Black Friday, and I thought it was beautiful, the shape of it, how it nips in at the waist and flares out at the hip. So I decided when I saw it was 40% off, I decided to pick it up, and I really like it. I really like the quality of it. I love a dark wash denim in the winter, and I love a mini dress with tights and boots in the winter. I will definitely style this up with tights and some brown suede boots. I think would look nice. Maybe a belt as well. I think it could do with like a thicker belt around the waist, which I don't own any of those thicker belts. I only have the thin waist belts, so maybe I need to buy one of those to style with it. But I think it looks, because it's naturally cinched within the material, you can also wear it without a belt and it still looks quite flattering. So yes, that was my last Black Friday purchase of the year. Hope you enjoyed seeing what I picked up. I'd love to know what you bought this Black Friday. If you bought anything at all, did you find some really good bargains, or did you boycott the whole thing, which I totally understand if you did, by the way. I think that's a great approach. I do tend to take advantage of the sales sometimes, not all the time, not every year. This year I definitely bought a little bit more than I usually do, just because I'd had a few things sitting on my wish list. I always keep a running wish list, and I always leave it linked down below as well, so you can have a browse if you're interested. But it's a good way just to see if anything does go on sale during the promotional periods. For instance, this jumper, 30% off. I was really happy with that. So yes, that's everything I bought. Let me tell you a little bit about my giveaway now. So I did decide to do another giveaway for the Christmas festive holiday season, just to say thank you for all of your support this year in watching, sharing, liking, commenting on my videos. I do really appreciate it. And I did ask you on my community tab what you would like me to give away. I always like to ask you, so I'm not just giving away something that people don't actually want. And by far the most popular answer was a Fauvette bag, which was actually what I gave away last time I did a giveaway, which I think was at the very beginning of 2025. But you guys wanted another Fauvette giveaway, so I'm happy to oblige. Now, the way I did it last time, which worked quite well actually, was instead of picking a bag and shipping it to you, I actually just gave away a €400 gift card that you can use on the Fauvette website. That way you can choose whichever bag that you want from their collection in whichever colorway you want, and you can just get it shipped straight to your address. They do pretty much ship worldwide, and the €400 should just about cover the cost of the bag and the shipping as well. So hopefully, if there is anything to pay in addition, it will be like dollars or pounds, not too much at all. So yes, if you would like to enter the giveaway, there are 3 rules. All you have to do is be subscribed to my YouTube channel, which you can do down below. You also need to subscribe to my email newsletter, which will be the first link in the description box. I'll also pop it in the pinned comment on this video as well. You just need to click that link and make sure you're subscribed. That way I have your email address and I can contact you if you are the winner. And you also need to leave a comment on this video. It can be any comment at all. Tell me what you purchased this Black Friday, or which Fauvette bag that you would choose if you won, anything at all, or just how you're doing, and you will be entered automatically into the giveaway. I will keep it open for a week, and so I will put when it closes exactly on screen, and I will announce the winner. I will email you personally if you are the winner, but I will also announce it in a video or on my community tab as soon as they are chosen. Good luck to everyone. Good luck to everyone who enters. I think that's all from me for now. I will be back very shortly with some more videos. I've got some more styling videos, obviously a jewelry video I mentioned. I think I'm going to do a best and worst purchases of 2025 as well. If you would like to see that, let me know. Otherwise, I hope you're all doing really well, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.